Fayetteville, Arkansas, and the Bogle Bombers are back in town. It's day 2 of the Whoop It Classic and the final game of the night as Arkansas and Illinois getting set to face for the second time this weekend. And with that, we say hello. I'm JB Brazil alongside Sean Mern.
You can kind of take care of business, but on the Illinois side, you're talking trying to get down a bunt. We said the pitcher wants to get out in front.
There's a chopper to third. Right to Ella McDowell, and her throw across is pure for the first out.
We were just going to get to say, in the offense, the first 2 hitters try and get that ball on the ground left side, but just right to the third baseman.
So now we got freshman on freshman, a bullet to Bree Ellis, and she spears it out of the air. Quickly, 2 gone, quick work for Burnham.
That ball got on Ellis quick, too, and she was still, it was almost kind of a defensive catch right there to get the glove up and lean back a little bit as it got on her. And, still able to just beat the ball out in front and watch it into the mitt.
Wow, gonna get a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. Ellis steps on the bag. Burnham dealing early. Arkansas comes to bat after this.
Be jam-packed with some hostile environments, right? But to be playing like that.
Contact from Johnson, back to the circle, had to go quickly, forced it. Johnson's speed causing problems once again. Runner goes, pitch was outside, the swipe of the bag, Johnson's speed again. Park's in trouble now, 3-1 with a runner at second and Bree Ellis on deck. That one's popped up though, might have got a gift. Shortstop Ava Moore, the freshman, with an easy play, and that's the first out of the inning.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. Like right there, you're 575 now after that first game.
Oh my!
And the intentional walk is sort of a no-brainer, right? Because Illinois played earlier today, so they were here watching that previous game and saw how the offense just fed off of the pitch to Bree Ellis.
Yeah, kind of roll the dice, if you will. Day lines this one into right center. Could be problems. It's going to the wall. Johnson's waved home. Ellis pumps the brakes, but it's a double for Courtney Day, and Arkansas strikes first.
And that is the problem with facing this lineup is you can walk the girl that's hitting a ton right now is hitting 57% at the plate, and then you're going to face Courtney Day, who's got a little bit of the clutch gene, and there she just gets a good pitch out over the plate, takes a good swing at it, and it looked like Miller kind of came in a little bit and then had to go back. That may have been the difference between that ball being caught and that inning. First inning, you're up 1-0, and you've got a couple runners in scoring position.
Your team's already struck first. Soft ground ball to the right side. Ellis was heading home. They've got her in a rundown. They'll replace what they had, though, so runner at second moves to third. Rio takes second base, so it works like a put-out or a strikeout. No harm, no foul. There's 2 outs, though, now for Illinois. Park will definitely take that second and third.
Absolutely, and I think for Ellis, that may have it seems like that would have been the start of a mistake and then self that they reward, right?
McDowell puts it in play to the right side. Flip to the bag, it's close, and they got her. Karis Click lofted that one to first. It was bang, bang, and I think Coach Deifel wants another look. What a record at Arkansas that she's had, a 2-time SEC Coach of the Year. A ground ball to Riho to begin the second. A scoop and a throw and an out.
It's a nice quick play by Rio over there on a dribbling ground ball. That'll wake you up real quick.
No kidding. Donahue swinging quickly, ground ball to third. McDowell with a strong throw across the diamond. Just like that, 2 pitches, 2 out.
It was funny because she was still planning to do the nursing track, but she would have had to have gone to New Orleans to do that, which means it would have had to have taken some time.
Foul tip into the catcher's mitt for the strikeout. No kidding.
And she held on.
She sure did. She got the stop. Nobody's on base, however, still love the effort. 2-2, laced right back through the box for Reagan Kramer.
One swing away from tying the game.
There's a comeback past the pitcher. Shortstop Moore will step on the bag, but a relay to first is late. The speed for Miller avoids the double play ball, but how about the freshman Ava Moore with a nice play to at least get the lead out?
Control, and again, you want to look for the pitch that you want in the place you want it right now because you're ahead.
Yeah. 3-1 pitch is low. Davis in the walk, and now the lineup flips over.
You know, Park can kind of do what she wants.
Little slap float to the left side and foul ground. Carroll with an easy catch in foul ground. Really nice job from London Park to get a tough out.
Before, and so to be able to go through that.
That one's lined to right, softly coming in. And Yazzie Avila makes the grab. And London Park avoids more damage. It's 1-0. We head to the
trouble in that second. And, you know, a lot of times they say that a team sort of mirrors their head coach.
Stevie Meade, a hot shot to third. McDowell, no problems though. Burnham is dealing into the third. She's retired every single hitter she's faced.
Had a really good run by Harrison in that game where
there's a high fly ball straight away center. Johnson underneath. Two are gone just like that.
But Harrison taking, you know, holding Iowa. Hopefully they're all, you know, tuned in watching her right now.
Avila chops it softly to the right side. A quick scoop and a throw. Davison delivers in Burnham. Pitching lights out. Razorbacks up 1-0 from Bogle.
Not going to let you continue what you're doing.
Well, an ultimate praise, right, as a hitter. You want to hit, certainly, but it's a lot of respect that they think you're that much of a problem at the plate, and Bri Ellis absolutely is. Video game numbers coming.
Those numbers for Day are still great. Like, she's still a very accomplished hitter at this point in the season.
That one's too low. Park, another walk, and the 4 pitches off in a small way. Natalia Rijo stands in, hits it sharply to second. It's under the glove. Ellis waved home. The throw's cut off. Good things happen when you put the ball in play, and Rijo rips that one under the glove of the second baseman.
Yeah, click, and there you see you intentionally walk Bri Ellis so that she can't do damage with the bat, and instead 2 hitters later, Rijo able to hit that one right there, and yeah, it looked like that just kind of got around the glove.
Kira's Click, though, the freshman, she wants that one back. She's a competitor. Coach Perry talked about that. We're going to have a little talking with her, certainly in between innings. Just keep your chin up. There's a base hit through the 6-hole, ripped by McDowell. It's hit too sharply, though, so they'll hold.
But the home runs that we've seen Ellis hit are line drives. They are up and out quickly.
Miller drives that one into left field. Meade's got room, though, and everyone will stay put. Rijo stays at walked her first time up. Right now, Yergler's doing a good job of living on that outer half to those right-handed hitters. That time comes inside, and it is skied a mile high to left. Meade's there. She retires all 3 outs in the inning, but Arkansas 4 pitch counts and quick innings.
Yeah, that's like lower pitch counts and quick innings are kind of like that. Maybe not the best friend, but they're always there. Whenever you call.
Big payoff pitch to Karis Click. Swing and a miss out in front, and Peyton Burnham pulled the strike.
Is important.
Well, she looked and noticed it was going to be a strike, just the timing. There's an all-speed hit hard past the shortstop, Rijo, and that's the first base hit of the game for Illinois. Addison Carroll gives them. Paige Berkmeyer with a 3-1 count, pulls that bat back and takes it out of the zone. Illinois, they've got 2 aboard.
You can barrel it up a little bit better, and when you're hitting it out of the sweet spot of the bat, it's going to go better swinging at 80% than hitting it off the end of the 100.
But not going to get it. Burnham shuts the door. Believe it or not, it's getting later into the softball season.
Still a lot of ball left to play, though.
Sure. That one taps softly right side. Going to have to move quickly. No chance. Reagan Johnson, my goodness, quick. The angle's got to be there.
She did everything right on that play. It's just that was, that's a perfectly placed hit.
Wyckoff, a laser to left, but right at Stevie Meade, who's been quite busy over the last handful of sequences.
The one that you want up at the plate with the game on the line.
Yergler's got to be careful. Runner at first. That one's sent high and deep to center, but the ballpark's going to hold it. Elena Miller went back. The crowd erupted. We thought that was gone. Ellis with a big swing, but it's a long out.
Yeah, it's a really long out here, and you're getting a nice round of applause from everybody in the crowd for her. But, I mean, she gave that ball a ride to straightaway center field, and Miller goes back, and she had a little bit of room, but not very much. And so the fans got Ellis swinging the bat. Illinois got the out.
Favor there for Yergler. You look at that 3-1. They're trying to swipe a bag with Johnson. She's got it. The throw was offline, but it wouldn't have mattered.
Key returners. They added some key pieces, whether that's transfers or some freshmen that are holding their own, especially on the mound. I mean, the team was already good and they improved.
Well, Coach,
easy teams early on in the season because they want to test their mettle. They want to see what they can do against some of the best competition going into SEC play.
Well, and Coach Deifel, you're right. Everything's measured. Played for a Hall of Fame coach. Diane 9 evens the count at 2-2. Big pitch to McDowell. Ripped to left, but Meade's right there. A vacuum out in left field. McDowell puts a charge into it, but Illinois escapes damage again.
This is a small world, right? And so you run into a lot of different people that somehow know each other.
There's a comebacker. Flip to first from Burnham, and 1 pitch, 1 out to begin the 5th. Impact in the offense.
Yeah, and the tough thing is, when you're looking at how everything's gone.
There's a chopper to second. Davison throw to first, second out of the inning.
Or when you're taking a look at how everything has gone so far for Illinois, and Arkansas picked up 2 runs in that inning. I'm not saying it would have been different if they would have pitched to her, but that's where you kind of go, darn, that really bit me.
Diving attempt from Davison, nearly snatched that one out of the air on a diving attempt.
Over to that ball. That's kind of one of those floating liners that didn't get too high off the ground and leaned out, actually got the glove under it, but just couldn't secure it.
And there's a grounder right back to her, so she'll be able to finish it off. The 4-3 put out. Burnham with a great outing again. Arkansas heading to the bottom of the 5th. They're 3-0.
Good hitter so far this season. So
I'd say so. 457 average.
It's okay.
That'll play, right?
We don't want to get too high, right?
Well, that OBP keeps climbing. 563.
No, I feel like it's the same. They're working their counts and being aggressive in good spots.
Comebacker off the glove of Yergler, recovers. And how about the stretch from Eileen Donahue to keep that right foot on the bag to get the out?
That's tough too.
Davison, grounder, center field. That'll score another. Carly Davison trying to take second on the throw. It's 4-0 Arkansas as the 9-hole hitter delivers.
I think that right there, that's a great and see if we can really take you to task here because, I mean, let's not forget they have an out on the board.
The bunt attempt pulled back from Johnson. The walk to aboard now for Arkansas. Well, Danica Frazier, the new pitcher, and Arkansas going with a double steal. The throw goes into left, and the Razorbacks add another. Pressure applied with the new pitcher, and Arkansas gets another run.
Yeah, you get the steal going, and then the errant play over.
With a 3.63 RA, but look at the double steal attempt here.
Yep, you can see they took off at a good spot, and actually looked like Carly was coming up, and so more the shortstop had to go over there and get coverage. Late getting there, and by the time that throw got through.
The lefty waits. And the count's full. Pardon me, that was ball 4. So now runners at the corners for ball. The bases will now be loaded. Ellis moves to first, and Courtney, and she's got a hitter's count. Drives it to right center, but they had her played just right. Elena Miller shaded into the gap. It'll work as a sacrifice fly. A productive out for Courtney Day, and it's 6-0 Arkansas.
Yeah, just get the ball in the air.
They're in that 5-hole. Pushes that other the way. Through the hole. They're going to wave home the runner from third. 7-0 Arkansas. What a piece of hitting from Rijo.
Such a good swing right there. Not trying to do too much with it. Just get the hands into the zone, get the bat there, and just hits a stinger the other way. And not only that, there's not a lot of ground balls you see that look like a bowling ball where they're kind of curving. And that ball was curving away from the shortstop more into left field. There was nothing they
Gal, a base hit away from a walk-off. The first pitch lifted to center. Miller's back, got room, and she makes the catch to end the inning. But the Razorbacks put a 4 spot on the board. They're up big. Arkansas with a run in the first, 2 in the third, 4 in the fifth is Zoe Howard. Another base hit. Laced that one right back up the middle for a leadoff single.
It's, you know, whatever was said in that short little meeting, a job by her.
Well, Kyrus Click stepping in now. Very competitive player. She didn't always start. Rips it to third off the glove of McDowell. Strong throw to first, and they got her for out number 1.
That firing a strike over there to first base. I mean, you can see that's a hard hit ball off the heel of the mitt. Picks it up in foul territory, and that one is right on the money. It lets Ellis stretch into fair territory.
Swinging again, first pitch to Davison. Scoop and throw, 4-3 put out of Carroll. And 2 are gone now for Paige Burkmeyer with a runner at third.
That these teams are, they're playing, you know, they're playing their second game of the day. It'd be very easy to be tired this late into the day.
Ground ball, base hit from Burkmeyer, and an RBI puts the Fighting Illini on the board.
It will not, but right now it's still a 6-run game, and here you see just a sharply hit ball through the left side. Nice and easy run home for Howard, but you can see she's all about high effort. I mean, she ran hard all the way with the way that some of these teams get on a roll offensively. This is the type of stuff it takes. You know, you're patient at the plate, you get a nice hit, you drive and run, then you take a walk, all of a sudden you got a pair of runs on, and you know, if you
hit one against Arkansas over this weekend. That one bounces, they'll throw behind. Stuyvesant over at second, but to no
high 40s now and everything, you get a little stiff. Right, you kind of, yeah, the goosebumps, you're looking at your arm.
Soft ground ball to short. Rijo, nice throw across the diamond, though, had to make it quickly, and the 6-3 put out will send it
a little bit here and there, but most importantly, you know, you just have to be ready, right? You have to be a ready hitter and patient.
Kramer, soft liner to left, leadoff single going opposite field for Reagan Kramer.
So, like, and that's anybody. Like, you know, once the ball's down, it's a hit. It's a hit.
Miller past the diving shortstop into left. Back-to-back singles for Arkansas, and they're in business in the 6th.
You really need an out. The last thing you want to do is roll over the order with the bases loaded.
If Ellis comes to the plate, you're likely not going to be able to walk her this time.
See, but with the way they've been treating her this week.
They'd prove me wrong. Davison back to the pitcher. Nectarline knocks it down, but the winning run is now in scoring position for the Razorbacks with runners at second and third. 3-1, hit high and deep into right field. It's a walk-off. Jaden Ramos, her first career home runs, a walk-off as a Razorback.
Coach Teifel pulling the strings at the perfect time. Brings Ramos in knowing that she's got a bunch of extra base hits have made up her entire batting average, saying, hey, we get an extra base hit here. This is going to be a good spot for us to get it done. Not only does Ramos deliver that, she puts it out of the ballpark and gives us an exciting finish to this game.
Freshman hitter got one to hit, went Oppo Taco with a big swing. And Arkansas, for the second time, they walk off the Fighting Illini.
And Miller went after that ball and just ran out of room. And you can imagine that entire group around home plate so excited to see that happen in that spot and take home another win in this Woo Pig Classic. And not only that, but how about Arkansas? They improved to 18-1, still the best start in school history.
They've still got one more game here left on the weekend of the Woo Pig Classic. It's Missouri State up next for Arkansas. 4 home runs on the day, and the Bogle Bombers were